Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing important current affairs for 18th of November. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. We'll be learning multiple things. So let's start. First is, which edition of Mitra Shakti was conducted recently in Pune? So Mitra Shakti. This exercise, Mitra Shakti, is an exercise between which two countries? First of all, tell me. So Mitra Shakti is the exercise that is conducted between India and Sri Lanka. And this exercise, what is the location? It is Pune, Maharashtra, India. Right? Important. Take a note of it. Now the question asked here next is that which edition of Mitra Shakti was conducted? So this was the 9th edition of Mitra Shakti exercise. That was a 14-day long exercise that was conducted in Pune. This exercise was concluded on 29th, will be concluding on 29th of November. And this was between India and Sri Lanka. Right? Mark this. Then next thing, remember, in this particular exercise, from Indian side, remember, a contingent of 120 personnel from India, primarily representing the Maratha Light Infantry Regiment. So this is important, that in this particular exercise, that is Mitra Shakti exercise, which contingent from India participated? It was Maratha Light Infantry Regiment, and from Sri Lankan Army, it was personnel from 53rd Infantry Division that took part in this exercise. Apart from this, 15 members from Indian Air Force and 5 from the Sri Lankan Air Force are also partaking in this joint exercise. Right? Then next thing, tell me, recently AWS, Amazon Web Service, tied up with which organization in order to advance their AI capabilities? So AWS and ISRO partnered together in order to enhance the AI capabilities of ISRO. Which state recently reserved 27% for local body? Right? 27% seats were reserved for the local body seats for OBC. Right? So 27% reservation for OBC for the local body seat. It was done by which state? It was by Gujarat. Right? Then recently a 500 million pound deal was signed by Tata Steel with which country? It was with UK government. Next thing, remember, who launched Skill on Wheels? So two individuals you need to remember who launched this Skills on Wheels. It is Dharmendra Pradhan and Om Birla sir. They both launched Skill on Wheels. Next is CEA. CEA has approved DPRs of 2 SJVN projects in Arunachal Pradesh worth 40,000 crore rupees. Now what are the full forms here if we see? CEA. CEA is your Central Electrical Authority. Right? They have approved DPRs. What are DPRs? Detailed project reports of 2 SJVN, that is Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited projects in Arunachal Pradesh, and these DPRs of these two SJVN are worth of 40,000 crore rupees. Right, the projects are 3097 megawatt Italian HEP hydroelectric power and 680 megawatt Etonoli HEP, which are worth around 40,000 crore rupees. So both of these projects, that is Italian HEP and Atonel HEP, they both projects are worth 40,000 crore rupees, and Italian HEP it is 3097 megawatt and Atonel it is 680 megawatt hydroelectric power project. Correct. And a detailed project report was recently approved by CEA, that is Central Electrical Authority. And where are these both hydroelectric projects? They both are located in Arunachal Pradesh. Right. Next is, which country withdraws from Treaty on Convention on Armed Forces in Europe? It is Russia. Right. Russia, they have formally withdrawn from the Treaty on Convention Armed Forces in Europe. Right. And this is a landmark arms control agreement that was to limit the deployment of conventional weapons in Europe. This exit of Russia is due to NATO's eastward expansion as a threat to their security. And what is NATO? North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This CFE, that is your Convention on Armed Forces in Europe, right? This treaty was signed by 23 participating states, those belonging to NATO and WTO. What is WTO? WTO is your Warsaw Treaty Organization, correct? Then this CFE, this was signed in 1990 and it was signed in Paris, France, correct? And the aim here is to stop USA and Russia from building up forces that could be used in a swift assault or in war. So Russia has recently withdrawn from this particular treaty. Right? Next is, which bank has introduced digital gold loan for hassle-free credit access? So recently, remember, it is which bank? It is Punjab National Bank, right? They have recently introduced digital gold loan for hassle-free credit access. PNB, Punjab National Bank, correct? And this is important, friends, take a note of it, right? Punjab National Bank has recently introduced digital gold loan for hassle-free credit access. Next comes your RBI, right? Before moving on, remember, if we talk about some other current affairs before proceeding here, see, we know that Skills on Wheels was launched by Dharmendra Pradhan and Om Birla sir. But if I ask you, tell me, Mukhyamantri Ladli Behna Awas Yojana. This Mukhyamantri Ladli Behna Awas Yojana is of which state? It was launched by which state? It was launched by Madhya Pradesh, right? Then Udhampur Railway Station was renamed after whom? It was Udhampur Railway Station was renamed after Captain Tushar Mahajan. Right? It was renamed after Captain Tushar Mahajan. Then, which state will be giving 50,000 rupees to the daughters of industrial workers? It will be Haryana. Haryana state will be providing 50,000 rupees to the daughters of industrial workers. Right? Then, which state has launched India's first dedicated OPD for transgenders? Right? A dedicated OPD for transgenders was launched by which hospital? RML Hospital. Right? It is RML Hospital. Then moving on. Next is RBI bars Bajaj Finance lending under Ecom and Insta EMI card. What is this? Now let's discuss about it. RBI, they have barred. Barred means they have stopped Bajaj Finance Limited from sanctioning any new or dispersing any new loans under their two lending products, that is Ecom and Bajaj Insta EMI card, with immediate effect. Correct? That means they won't be able to sanction any new loan with these Ecom and Bajaj Insta EMI card with immediate effects. If we look at the reasons behind it, the reason behind this action is the non-adherence of the digital lending guidelines of RBI by the company, that is by Bajaj Finance Company Limited, especially by not providing key fact statements to borrowers for two lending products. Apart from this, Bajaj Finance will rectify the key fact statement of Ecom and Insta EMI card. Here, RBI restrictions on lending via the Ecom and Bajaj Insta EMI card will not have a material financial impact on the organization. The ban may lead to a decline in the assets under management growth and related to the profitability. That means if they won't be able to provide any loans further, that means they won't be able to earn any income from it. They won't be able to earn any interest from those individuals by providing loan, so that their AUM, that is assets under management, will be going down and their profitability will also be hampering. Correct? Then if we talk about PNB, we just saw that PNB has introduced digital gold loan for hassle-free credit access, right? So Punjab National Bank, they have launched two PNB digital gold loan schemes. They are PNB gold loan for retail segment and PNB Swarnim for agriculture segment. So which are these two? That is PNB gold loan for retail and PNB Swarnim, that is for agriculture. So these two gold schemes has been launched, and that is your gold loan for hassle-free credit access. This scheme will provide customers with hassle-free credit access to meet their personal and agriculture needs using their gold jewelry as a collateral for the loan. And this offers a modern banking experience with various competitive interest rate. The scheme offers loan ranging from 25,000 rupees to 25 lakh rupees to support personal needs, agriculture and various other needs. Then remember, borrowers seeking short-term production or investment credit for agriculture activities and allied activities are eligible for a loan of up to 10,000 to maximum of 2 lakh rupees. Then if we talk about Punjab National Bank, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer here, Atul Kumar Goyal. Then if we talk about the headquarter, where is the headquarter? It is in New Delhi. It was established in 1894 and the tagline here is the bank, the name you can bank upon. This is your Punjab National Bank that has launched these two digital gold loan schemes. Correct? Next is SIDBI. SIDBI has signed a memorandum of understanding with TDB, that is your Technology Development Board, and this MOU was to support the MSMEs. I repeat, SIDBI, they signed this MOU with Technology Development Board and it was to support the MSME sector that are attempting to develop and commercialize indigenous technology or adopt imported technology for wider domestic application. The MOU was executed by Rahul Priyadarshi, the Chief General Manager of SIDBI, and Rajesh Jain, the Director of Technology Development Board. Right? Next is, which state government honored singer Suresh Vadkar with Gan Samragini Lata Mangeshkar Award for 2023? I repeat, which state government honored singer Suresh Vadkar with Gan Samragini Lata Mangeshkar Award 2023? So which was the state government? It is Maharashtra government that has honored Suresh Vadkar, very famous singer Suresh Vadkar, with Gan Samragini Lata Mangeshkar Award for 2023. Right? This Gan Samragini Award is also known by the name Lata Mangeshkar Award. Right? This Lata Mangeshkar Award, this is an annual award given by the Directorate of Cultural Affairs of the Maharashtra government in the memory of legendary playback singer Lata Mangeshkar. This award recognizes an artist who has made consistent efforts, right? Who have made consistent efforts and invaluable contribution and achievement in the field of music and singing. And the award also includes a cash prize of 5 lakh rupees, a certificate and a memento. Correct? And this year, as you can see him in the picture, he is Suresh Vadkar, who was awarded with this Lata Mangeshkar Award 2023. Correct? Then apart from this, remember, he has also won National Award in 2010 for Best Male Playback Singer. He also was awarded with Sangeet Natak Academy Award in 2018. He was honored with Padma Shri in 2020. Next, tell me, if I ask you, 14th edition of the World Spice Congress, where was this held? This was held in Mumbai. The 14th edition of World Spice Congress was held in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Right? Then which airline company started Project Abhinandan at 16 airports? So Project Abhinandan was started by Air India. and it was started on around 16 airports. Then we remember that women reservation bill, question can be asked, was passed where? Was it passed? So it was passed in Lok Sabha. It is your lower house. Correct? Next, who inaugurated the first UP International Trade Show? So Uttar Pradesh first trade show, international trade show, was inaugurated by President of India, Draupadi Murmu ma'am. Right? Moving on. Next is Asian Power Magazine. GAIL bags 2 awards at the Asian Oil and Gas Awards for 2023. I repeat, as per the Asian Power Magazine, GAIL, that is Gas Authority of India, has won 2 awards at the Asian Oil and Gas Awards 2023. This Asian Power Magazine presented the 19th edition of Asian Power Awards, 3rd Asian Oil and Gas Award and inaugural Asian Water Awards in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on November 2023. During this, GAIL, that is Gas Authority of India Limited, won the Innovation Award India for reduction in LPG shipping cost and emissions through ship-to-ship transfer of liquefied natural gas with backhauling. It also won Midstream Project of the Year Award for India for the installation of the first floating compressed natural gas station at Varanasi, UP. Correct? So these both are important terms. Do take a note, and it was won by Gas Authority of India Limited. This GAIL, it is a Maharatna CPSE. Correct? Who is the chairman and managing director here? Sandeep Kumar Gupta. Headquarters is in New Delhi, and it was established in 1984. Then, which state has launched eBhoomi portal? This eBhoomi portal was launched by Haryana's Chief Minister. Correct? The next thing, remember, if question asked to you that UNESCO has recently added Shanti Niketan, remember that also. Shanti Niketan, that is the Rabindranath Tagore's Shanti Niketan, has been recently added to the UNESCO's World Heritage Site. Correct? Then apart from this, Shanti Niketan and Hoysala temples. Hoysala temple, they both have been added to the UNESCO's World Heritage Site list. Shanti Niketan was the 41st entry, Hoysala was the 42nd entry. Hoysala temple is in Karnataka and Shanti Niketan is in West Bengal. Next is India's Beena Agarwal and Mexico's David Bakin won the 2023 Kenneth Boulding Award. I repeat, International Society for Ecological Economies honored Indian economist and Padma Shri awardee Beena Agarwal with 2023 Kenneth E. Boulding Memorial Award for Ecological Economies. Beena Agarwal is a professor of the Development of Economies and Environment at University of Manchester in UK. Along with Beena Agarwal, David Bakin, a professor at the Metropolitan University in Mexico City, was declared as the joint recipient of this award. The award was presented during the IESS 2023 Biennial Conference in Santa Marta, Colombia, and the award recognizes their significant contribution towards the ecological economies, particularly in exploring social equity and gender roles in rural societies within developing regions. Right? So coming back, remember, India's Beena Agarwal and Mexico's David Bakin, they have won the Kenneth Boulding Award for 2023. And remember, this Kenneth Boulding Award, it recognizes individuals who have the exceptional qualities of American economist and educator Kenneth E. Boulding that aims to preserve the wisdom he imparted to ISEE members and beyond. So generally, remember, this award recognizes their significant contributions for the economies and their ecological economies and exploring of social equity and gender roles in rural societies with developing regions. And they are Beena Agarwal and Mexico's David Bakin, who won this Kenneth Boulding Award. Right? Then next thing you can remember, Beena Agarwal, India's Beena Agarwal, she was also a recipient of Padma Shri Award in 2008 and for her work in literature and education. Next is appointments and resignation. WHO, World Health Organization, has launched Commission on Social Connection to enhance global social connection. I repeat, WHO, they have announced a new Commission on Social Connection 24 to 26, comprising 11 leading policy makers, thought leaders and advocates to address the loneliness as a serious health risk prioritizes the social connection and accelerate the implementation of solutions in countries in all income levels. I repeat, recently WHO, they have announced a new commission on social connection. This is for 2024 to 2026. This will be comprising of 11 policy makers, leaders, advocates, and this is to address loneliness as a serious risk. Remember, recently loneliness was also considered as a disease, or it was considered as a state of mind that is equivalent to have 13 cigarettes or consuming 13 cigarettes a day. So loneliness was considered very risky, and in order to have or to develop policies on this, a commission on social connection was set up. 11 leading policymakers, leaders, advocates will be coming together and will be working on this. Right? This commission will be chaired by whom? This commission of 11 members will be chaired by Dr. Vivek Murthy. This commission will be having their research for almost 3 years. Then they will be presenting their data, and this will examine how social connections contribute to community and societal well-being, and how loneliness can also affect the mental status of any individual. Right? Next. Socialist leader Pedro Sanchez has been re-elected as the Prime Minister of Spain. As you can see him in the picture, Pedro Sanchez, he has been recently appointed as the reappointed or re-elected as the Prime Minister of Spain. And this will be his second term with majority of the votes. And apart from this, remember, he has been serving as the acting Prime Minister of Spain since 25th of July 2023. Next, what is the capital of Spain? Spain's capital is Madrid. Right? Madrid. Then tell me, recently, Mukhyamantri Atmanirbhar Assam scheme. Where was this held? As the name suggests, Assam. This was launched by Assam. Right? Then tell me, which state has launched Officer Desk System? Right? Officer Desk System was launched by UP government, and it was to expedite the secretariat work. Then what was the rank of India in Global Crypto Index or Global Crypto Adoption Index? So the rank of India here was first among 154 nations in the Grassroots Crypto Adoption Index. Then what is the rank of India in Digital Quality of Life Index? So India ranks 52nd in Digital Quality of Life Index. Next is Indian Navy's fourth anti-submarine warcraft Amini has launched. I repeat, Indian Navy launched Amini, the fourth in the series of 8 anti-submarine warfare shallow warcraft, and it was launched at a shipbuilding facility of L&T in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. As you can see in the picture, this is your anti-submarine warfare craft, that is Amini. Name here is Amini. Correct? It is built by GRSE, that is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. Correct? Mark this. Then this Amini, this is a Arnala class ship. This is a Arnala class ship, and this is named after Amini Island. Where is this Amini Island? Amini Island is in Lakshadweep, and due to its significant status or strategic significance, this ship, that is anti-submarine warfare craft ship, was named as Amini after the island, Amini Island, that is in Lakshadweep. Correct? Then if we talk about GRSE, who built this anti-submarine warfare shallow warcraft. So remember, for this GRSE, who is the chairman and managing director? PR Hari. Where is the headquarter of GRSE? It is in Kolkata, West Bengal. Moving on, here you can see Amini. It is a Arnala class ship, and it has been named after Amini Island, that is in Lakshadweep. Next is former Nagaland governor P.V. Acharya ji recently passed away. He was the former governor of Manipur, former governor of Assam also. He held the additional charge of the former governor of Tripura, Assam, Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh. He was the governor of Manipur since 2014 to 2019. He was a veteran BJP leader. He passed away in Mumbai, Maharashtra at the age of 92. And He was born in 1931 in Udupi, Karnataka. Correct? So mark this. Next is books and authors. VP Jagdeep Dhankad has released a new book that was titled Building Partnership. So Jagdeep Dhankad, Vice President of India, he released a new book that was titling Building Partnership, India and International Cooperation for Maritime Security. This book was authored by Captain Himadri Das, and this was during the Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue at Manekshaw Center in New Delhi. So coming back, remember, this new book titled Building Partnership, India and International Cooperation for Maritime Security. This book was authored by Captain Himadri Das, and this book was released by whom? Released by the Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankad ji. Right? Next thing, remember, during this IPRD, that is Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue, our Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also released an edited volume of the book titled Maritime Perspectives, Maritime Security Dynamics in the Indo-Pacific Strategies and Trend. Moving on then, next is important days. So National Epilepsy Day. When do we observe this National Epilepsy Day? It is observed on 17th of November, and this day is to spread awareness and educate people about epilepsy, that is a neurological disorder characterized by various seizures, and how this epilepsy impacts an individual, families and communities who are affected by these disease. Right? So National Epilepsy Day, this day is observed on 17th of November. Next, remember, International Students Day. When do we observe this day? This day is observed on 17th of November to celebrate multiculturalism, diversity and teamwork among students. The day also aims to guarantee that every kid in the world has access to education. The observance marks the anniversary of the event held after the Nazi invasion of Charles University in Prague in 1939, and 17th of November marked the 83rd edition of the International Students Day. Correct? So we can say the first ever edition of this International Students Day was observed in 1941. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. Mitra Shakti, it was the 9th edition of this exercise, joint military exercise held between India and Sri Lanka. It was in Pune, India. Then CEA has approved DPRs of 2 SJVN projects in Arunachal Pradesh worth 40,000 crore rupees. Then Russia has withdrawn from the Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe. RBI bars Bajaj Finance lending under Ecom and Insta EMI card. PNB has introduced digital gold loan for hassle-free credit access. SIDBI has signed MOU with TDB to support the MSMEs. Maharashtra government has honored singer Suresh Wadkar with Gansam Ragini Lata Mangeshkar Award 2023, and Asian Power magazine GAIL has bagged 2 awards at the Asian Oil and Gas Awards 2023. Then India's Beena Agarwal and Mexico's David Barkin has won 2023 Kenneth Boulding Award. Then WHO has launched a Commission on Social Connection 24 to 26 to enhance the global social connection, and this is related to loneliness. Then socialist leader Pedro Sanchez has been re-elected as the Prime Minister of Spain. This will be his 2nd term. Then Indian Navy's 4th anti-submarine warfare craft Amini. This is the name of the anti-submarine warcraft ship, and this Amini was named after the Amini Island that is in Lakshadweep. Then former Nagaland Governor P.B. Acharya recently passed away. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankad released a new book that was titled Building Partnership, and National Epilepsy Day observed on 17th of November, and International Students Day also observed on 17th of November. So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to the revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Let's start. First is Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. It is observed in which state? So remember, recently our Prime Minister Narendra Modi was on a 2-day visit to which state? He was on a 2-day visit to Jharkhand. Correct? And he participated in an event that was organized to mark Janjatiya Gaurav Divas that was held in Jharkhand. Correct? Also remember, he also greeted the people of Jharkhand on the Foundation Day of Jharkhand, right? And when is the Foundation Day of Jharkhand? 15th of November, observed as Foundation Day of Jharkhand, right? And so remember, on 52 to 3 things important: Janjatiya Gaurav Divas in Jharkhand, and 15th of November observed as your Foundation Day of Jharkhand. Also, PM Narendra Modi here laid the foundation stone for the development projects worth 7,200 crore rupees, right? And this amount will be utilized in various sectors, that can be rail sector, road sector, then education, healthcare, coal, petroleum, natural gas, right? And this amount will be used to enhance the infrastructure and services in Jharkhand. If we look at this only, remember, first of all, remember, he was on a visit from in Jharkhand from 15th to 16th of November. It was a 2-day visit, and he participated in an event to organize or to mark Janjatiya Gaurav Divas in Jharkhand, and this was on the foundation day of Jharkhand only, that was on 15th of November. The next thing, remember, he laid the foundation stone worth 7,200 crore rupees, that can be in education, coal, petroleum, natural gas, rail sector, road sector, etc. And then he also launched two significant initiatives that were named Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra and PM Janjati Adivasi Nyay Maha Abhiyan, right? And they were both launched from Jharkhand. Then third thing, remember, during the third Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, PM Modi digitally released the 15th installment of the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme at Birsa College in Khunti, Jharkhand, right? So these are 3 to 4 things that you need to remember from this particular news that is beneficial for your preparation. Then if we talk about Jharkhand, who is the Chief Minister? Hemant Soren. Governor CP Radhakrishnan. Okay, what is the capital of Jharkhand? It is Ranchi. Then next thing, which company became India's largest renewable energy company? India's largest renewable energy company. It is Adani Green. It is Adani Green, and they have crossed a mark of 8.4 gigawatt by becoming the India's largest renewable energy company. Then Dash Port became the India's first port to handle 16.1 million tons of cargo. Name the port. The port is Mundra Port, right? Port became the first port to handle 16.1 million tons of cargo, correct? Then Bharat Atta. This is an initiative for affordable wheat flour, correct? Then Kalinga Literary Festival, where was this held? Kalinga Literary Festival. Where was this observed? This was observed in Bhubaneswar. And remember, which edition of this festival was observed recently? It was the 10th edition of the Kalinga Literacy Festival observed in Bhubaneswar. Next is Uzbekistan's Samarkand Institute of Economies and Services and Delhi University has established an MOU to enhance academic alliance. I repeat, it is Samarkand Institute of Economies and Services, that is in Uzbekistan, and Delhi University, that is in Delhi, that is in India. They recently signed this MOU to create opportunities for students, faculty and researchers from Samarkand and Delhi. That means they can exchange, these students, faculties can do research upon various field, right? And this partnership will be endorsed by both the institutions, that is Samarkand Institute of Economies and Services and Delhi University, and the aim is to facilitate valuable experiences for both students and faculty, contributing significantly to global education and research. With this dynamic partnership, the two educational institutions are aspiring to initiate a transformative student exchange program also, right? There will be collaboration in various educational projects. Cracked faculties will also be exchanged between these two institutes, and this will set up a atmosphere of research, education, research and development also, correct? Then next, tell me, what is the rank of India in employee well-being? In employee well-being index, what is the rank of India? India is at second position. Turkey was on first position, and Japan was on the lowest rank in this employee well-being index, right? Then next, tell me, name the world's first robot CEO. A robot has been recently appointed, or we can say it is an artificial intelligent robot, right? AI robot that has been recently appointed as the world's first CEO. Name it. Micah, right? Micah is the name of the AI robot that was appointed as the world's first robot CEO. Then which country recently got a new island? recently got a new island because of the undersea volcanic eruption. This was in Japan, right? Japan recently got a new island after an undersea volcano eruption. Where was the first Australian Indian Education and Skill Council meet co-chaired? So remember, recently the first Australia India Education and Skill Council meet, it was co-chaired at IIT Gujarat, right? Where was it co-chaired? It was co-chaired at IIT Gujarat. Correct. Our Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, right? He's our Ministry of Education. He's our Union Minister of Education and Union Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. He co-chaired this first Australia India Education and Skill Development Council, that is AIESC, right? This was with Australian Minister Jason Clark, who is the Education Minister, and Brendan O'Connor, who is the Skill and Training Minister of Australia. Then this meeting was held at an IIT Gandhinagar, Gujarat. That was on 6th of November 2023. During this meeting, if we look at here, during this first IISc meeting, 5 MOUs were exchanged between India and Australian higher education institutes to facilitate greater research collaboration. And our Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and Australian Education Minister Jason Clark announced the opening of 2 Australian university campuses of Wollongong and Deakin University in the GIFT city. We know that Deakin University was the first foreign university to set up their campus in India, and now Wollongong University also will be coming to the GIFT city, that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. If we talk about Australia, who is the Prime Minister of Australia? Anthony Albanese. What is the capital of Australia? It is Canberra. And what is the currency we use here? It is Australian dollar, right? So Dharmendra Pradhan, and who was the counterpart from Australia? Jason Clark here, right? Then next thing, if I ask you, tell me, recently World Animal Health, a conference on World Animal Health. Which edition of this conference was it? It was the 33rd edition of this conference. Where was it held? It was hosted by New Delhi. Then which state became the first state to adopt uniform civil code? So the first state to adopt this uniform civil code is Uttarakhand. It is Uttarakhand, right? Then tell me which state or which city set a Guinness record by lighting 22 lakh diyas on the occasion of Diwali. So this new world record was done by the city of Ayodhya, right? That is in Uttar Pradesh. Next is homework section. First, Jharkhand was formed as the 28th state of India in which year? Also give me the date, right? We observe on which the foundation day of Jharkhand, and we discussed this yesterday or day before yesterday in daily current affairs video, right? If you must be paying attention, then you should know the answer. Second, which country is the host of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Leaders Meeting 2023? Third, which Indian has been shortlisted for Men's World Athlete of the Year? Also tell me who has been recently shortlisted for the Women's World Athlete of the Year award. So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I want to see maximum participation from all the students watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, go and subscribe ASAP. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com. And I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.